How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Tale of Tape, brought to you by Hedge Better. We got a good one today. A couple things we're going to be touching upon are the Triller recap. We got some of the UFC 261 predictions. And I think the best part of the podcast will be the interviews with Trapzilla and Bobby Lang ahead of their Rough N Rowdy fights, Friday, April 23rd.
It's Triller, just so you know.
Triller?
Yeah.
That's what I say, Thriller?
Thriller.
All right, look at what do you guys think? I personally am never. I'm not investing my time into another Triller event.
I love it.
I will never buy another one as well.
I'll buy it.
Did you buy it or did you?
Yeah, I bought it.
With money?
With money, yeah.
Yeah,
that's because you guys bet on Ben Askren.
Why, did you allegedly stream it?
I did the first one. This one, it was just too difficult.
Yeah. Well, you know what I liked about buying this?
Allegedly stream
what I liked about what Triller does, which the UFC should do, every fucking streaming thing should do, is when I went to go buy it, I obviously had people at my house, a ton of us, and I was going to pay $50 myself to watch Jake Paul fight Ben Askren. So when I went on the website to pay, I expected I had to put in like my Venmo card, a debit card, and it actually had a QR code that I could just take a picture of.
No shit.
And it let me Venmo Triller. And it was fucking, everybody had already Venmoed me. I had the money in my Venmo, and so it was costless.
Are you saying you did it on your laptop? You didn't do it to the TV?
Yeah,
then you put HDMI to the TV.
Yeah,
that's what we did every time. Yeah.
But I was like, wow, this is fucking amazing.
We went brick and mortar cable.
Yeah, it was amazing. You thought that the whole thing was amazing?
No, just that aspect. That was the only thing that I enjoyed.
That was your big takeaway from the fight?
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty impressive.
It was.
Why did you love it so much?
I mean, I just love the musical performance.
That's not what I was looking
guilty.
for.
I did. And I won a lot of money on Jake Paul.
Joe, I got a lot of texts the next day saying that you called that fight insanely accurately. Like you did.
Yeah, I know. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's why I'm here.
He took the contrarian take. One of us were gonna hit.
He really did. Yeah.
No, that's what I do. I'll do it again. I'll do it again tonight.
We believe you.
Tonight?
But, yeah, sure. I mean, Jake Paul's not fighting, but Bobby Lane is.
Yeah, so I mean,
and I got all my money on Trapzilla.
After that fight, I actually unfollowed Ben Askren on Instagram.
I'm sure a lot of people
He is officially canceled. Yeah. I don't want to hear his voice, see his face, ever hear from that guy ever again.
Yeah.
I think everything he's ever done is now invalidated.
Hey, guys, actually, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but we are trying to fit someone into someone is trying to fit us into their very busy schedule.
Who is it?
The double Rough N Rowdy champ, Bobby Lang, is about to be on the line.
Awesome. Cool.
Let's get him on.
Wow. Wow, this is happening.
Let's see. Bobby Lang, also our co-host here on the Tale of the Tape, not able to join us tonight because he is at the weigh-in for the Rough N Rowdy.
Yeah,
best fight of the Rough N Rowdy's ever seen.
Red carpet event tonight.
100%.
Let's get him on the phone.
He was supposed to fly us out, but he didn't.
Yeah.
We should have.
He can text you back here.
Yeah.
What's that?
Bobby,
what's going on, buddy?
Oh, we're not doing like FaceTime?
Would you rather see our
All right,
face?
I didn't know how we were actually gonna do this, so I was just like,
no, we got you hooked up to the podcasting board, so you're actually coming in right into the podcast right now.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. Are we recording right now?
We're recording. You're live, baby. How we doing?
All right, I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Not bad, Bob.
Good. We miss having you in the show, but we know you're doing bigger and better things over defending the title at Rough N Rowdy.
Yeah, how's it going without me? Like, is the chemistry all there?
Dead air, Bob.
Yeah, we don't know what to do.
All right, I kind of feel like I led the charge last episode. So.
We left your chair. Your chair's still here.
All right. I'm sure you guys can get it done without me.
We'll try.
Bob, what's the weather down there?
It's fucking freezing out.
Are you serious? In West Virginia?
I always forget.
West Virginia is?
Every time I come down here, I forget that it's just as cold down here as it is in New England.
I always think it's southern.
Yeah,
no,
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, because it's southern.
10 feet.
Like they have like southern accents, but it throws you off because you're expecting it to be warm, but then you're like, oh, it's fucking freezing.
Did you pack a jacket?
No, I didn't. I never do. I just was saying, I'm like, I wish I brought my jacket this time, but I didn't.
They don't supply you a Rough N Rowdy jacket, double champ jacket?
I actually do have, fun fact, I do have 2 Rough N Rowdy jackets, actually, that I've won in previous fights. They used to give out jackets. They kind of did away with it. But I do have 2. I've never worn them, though, because I feel like I look like the biggest tool on the planet if I walk around in a Rough N Rowdy jacket. I do have 2 of them.
But I feel like that would be like ideal clothing to wear to the fight.
I mean, this would be the time to wear it.
Yeah. Like the one time that you can get away with it.
It's kind of like a Letterman jacket in high school. Like, you can wear it on Thanksgiving and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
Kind of Thanksgiving for Rough N Rowdy.
So what's the vibe down there? How are all the fighters feeling? Have you guys gotten a chance to talk to each other at all?
Yeah, there's a lot of new faces down here this time. I think a lot of the regulars are back though, so obviously I said hi to all the guys I met over the last couple of years or whatever. They're all cool. They're all ready to go. A lot of the new guys, they don't laugh, and because a lot of guys are one and done. You know what I mean? They come in, they don't really do well, and it's like a fucking tryout for them. So I don't really waste my time getting to know many of them. Yeah, you know what I mean? Kind of because it's like, what's the point of meeting these guys if they're not going to laugh, and then I'm never going to see them again? So I just kind of talk to the guys that I know, and then if somebody impresses me tomorrow, then I'll say, all right, I got to keep my eye on this guy. But
that's the spirit.
And so it's not really. It's a big event, big spectacle going down to the weigh-in and shit for a lot of these guys. It's their first time doing it or whatever, but I've obviously done it a million. This is my 5th time doing it, so it's kind of just like another day in the office for me. You know what I mean? Just go down there, weigh in, talk a little shit, and then get out.
There it is.
There you go. Did you just do the stare down with Trapzilla?
I was supposed to. He's fucking late. So they didn't. Yeah, he wasn't here. He wasn't on time. Like they did it. So I just went up there like an idiot by myself and said, "Hi, I'm Bobby Lang, the heavyweight champ. My opponent's on here."
They gave you a mirror. They gave you a mirror, and you looked at yourself.
I just went up there and talked. I don't even know what I said. They'll probably post a video of it tomorrow. But
what did you weigh in at, Bob?
Yeah, I'm not actually fighting a ghost. There is a person that'll be here tomorrow. 185.
When he calls into
I stepped on the scale. They actually didn't make me take my shoes and shit off. It's usually this strict. Actually, like we actually do a weigh-in before the one they video. Like they film one just for like the entertainment aspect of it. We actually do like a legit one like off camera before we even do that. All the shit you guys see on like they post, that's like after the fact. Like the athletic commission comes in and they're wicked strict about it, and we actually weigh in before they do all that shit. So you already know like your weight, because that's like where like if you don't make weight, they're not gonna let you fight. You know what I mean? So I usually the wicked strict. This time they didn't give a fuck. I had my shoes on and all my clothes, which normally they make you take your shit off and empty all your pockets and stuff. And so I weighed in 188.4 on the dot, but I had my shoes on and all my clothes, so I'm probably like really like around 184, 185, which my weight class, the cutoff is literally 184. So I was like right on the, like right on the fucking. That's why I was like glad. I was planning on trying to sneakily keep my shoes on and stuff anyway, just in case. And they just didn't even care today. I was like, oh, okay. Last time they made me get down in my boxes, but
so they won't.
Today I can fucking.
So say you came in underweight, that's an issue that they wouldn't really. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'd have to like go out to eat and like chug a fucking gallon of water and then come back up on the scale again.
Wow. Okay. And then
usually the problem is people not making weight that have to cut weight. It's usually
exactly.
Around.
Yeah, that's
fucking because I'm the fucking idiot that fights guys 30 pounds heavier than me all the time. So.
So what's the max
I have to actually,
weight?
I'm like one of those rare occasions that I have to like gain weight to fucking make weight.
So you're saying the lowest weight is 184. What's the max weight?
My weight class, the women, is 180. It's cruiserweight. They call it heavyweight for some reason, but really it's cruiserweight, and it's 184 to 215 is the window you have to be in to fight.
So Trapzilla is like 215, probably, right?
He's 225 normally. He's cutting weight to make 215.
Oh, so that's why he wasn't there. He's
most likely
he's struggling with the weight cut.
I think so too.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah, I don't know.
But,
fuck.
He'll make weight.
Yeah.
He's probably out fucking running around with a trash bag on right now.
Yeah.
Bob, do you feel like you're owed an answer when Trapzilla calls when he calls into the program a little later? Does he owe the world and you an explanation as to why he was late to the weigh-in? What was he doing?
Did you guys already talk to him?
No, we haven't talked to him. We can get the exclusive answer for you guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, he definitely has an explanation. He only lives like fucking 4 hours away from here. I had to fly. Like, you know what I mean? I had to fucking fly from Boston, obviously. to Pittsburgh because it's close to the airport, and then I had to rent a car and I had to drive from Pittsburgh to here, and there's another hour and 20 minutes drive to there. So I mean, I made it on. I was here at 1 o'clock, so I was
like a true champion. That's a true champion.
He does have kids. I'll give him that. He has like 5 kids. I have 0, so I have no responsibility.
Yeah.
So I'll give him that, but I don't know. He's definitely wicked late right now. Like we already did everything, so that's why I got to go down and do a stare down with him when he gets here. But I'm going out to dinner right now, so.
What's your pre-fight meal?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends I haven't looked at the menu, but I try to eat like red meat the night before, so like steak or like a burger of some sort, something with red meat in it.
What about breakfast tomorrow? You have a specific thing you like to eat for breakfast?
Yeah, during the day, the day of, I always eat like fucking. You don't eat like anything crazy, obviously. I'll probably have like a couple bagels, and I'll have some Greek yogurt and like smooth. I'll have like a couple like strawberry banana smoothies and shit like that.
Wow.
When you say you don't do anything crazy, I think eating a couple bagels is pretty crazy.
No eggs? No eggs?
No, I don't do eggs the day of.
Okay.
Right, cool.
I eat a shitload of eggs like normally during the week and stuff, but
Oh yeah.
I don't want to eat anything that's gonna like fuck with my stomach and make me have to shit like 10 times. You know what I mean? That's why I don't eat like fucking 10 eggs a day of, because I'll be shitting 4 hours later. Like,
Do you take a shit right? Do you take a shit? Are you gonna take a shit right before the fight?
I always do. Like my body's fucked up all the time anyway. I have like irritable bowel syndrome, so I'll probably shit like 5 times tomorrow.
Do you have any like specific, like right before you're about to head out into the tunnel to the ring, do you have any like pre-fight rituals or anything like that you do right beforehand?
No, I wouldn't think I'm a fucking creep because I just sit there in silence. Like I just go in the corner and I sit there and I just don't talk to anyone. I'm just in the zone. I just sit there in silence for fucking the whole 5 straight hours watching all the fights before me, and then I fucking just go out there and fight. All the other people are out there like warming up. I warm up right before I go out. Obviously, I'll hit the mitts and shit a little bit, just and like jump around just to get ready to go. But I do that right before I go out. I don't do that like hours in advance. Other guys there are doing it like 2 hours before they're about to fight. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're wasting your time. But I don't know. I just sit there and wait, and then when it's time to go, I stretch out and I warm up, and then I go in there and fight, and that's it.
There we go.
Guys, I have reservations at 9, and my fiance's already like yelling at me to get off the phone and
Hey, that's what we like to hear. We're all going to be watching. We're all going to be rooting for you. I think the entire state's going to be rooting for you. So you got a whole area behind you, and I think you're going to go in there and fuck this kid up. So
yeah, best of luck.
All right, I hope you're right.
You got it. All right, we appreciate you, Bob. Take it easy, man.
Bob.
Thanks.
Good luck.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.
all right, next week, Bob.
See you guys.
Yeah, definitely. All right, later, guys.
See you.
All right.
What a great guy.
All right.
What a great guy.
That's Hedge Better's own Bob Laing, fighting in the Rough N Rowdy, repping the tail of the tape, getting ready to kick some ass tomorrow night.
I did not realize that he was that low in the weight class.
That's crazy.
wild.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That is insane.
If I'm him, honestly, I cut down the 1 pound and just fucking.
Well, didn't he's the double champ? So
so he must have done that in the past. Yeah,
okay.
but
Yeah.
to me, I mean, just fucking take the easiest road.
I would start eating whatever the fuck I want if I was Bobby Laing.
But he's got a speed advantage, I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He's cruising around these dudes.
I've seen Trapzilla throw punches. It's brutal. This is a year ago, whenever the last time they were supposed to fight. But
It's a year of training under his belt.
yeah, when you're that jacked and your traps are that big,
It takes a long time to get oxygen to flow through
Yeah, it's
your body.
all that lactic acid builds up.
yeah.
He's just exhausted.
It is true.
Yeah.
So that came out of nowhere, Justin. Is Trapzilla on the same boat, or should we get back?
So.
Should we get back into what we
No,
were?
we got to schedule
I
a
mean,
time.
No,
he's obviously got his
Trapzilla's got some stuff to do. He told me about.
he's fucking
He
running
told me
with
about.
the
He
trash.
told me about 9:15, and judging by his reputation, that's probably going to sound more like 9:30. So we should just probably keep going.
Yeah,
he didn't even make the way in the stare down. That's kind of odd.
No, I mean, really, he's a giant ass man. I guarantee you.
Yeah, but when you've won like 30 fights and you're just like the
Okay,
man,
but he has one fight.
Yeah, but it's still, you got to be there. They're giving you a chance.
What do you mean a chance?
he's there.
He's there. It's not like
it's not like he's missing.
Yeah.
So you think somebody knows that he's like,
Yes,
dude, I gotta
Someone
say,
might be holding him ransom.
I have to stick this fucking torpedo thing up my ass.
Could you imagine
If someone kidnapped.
if someone
Trapzilla.
kidnapped Trapzilla and we get the first interview afterwards?
We Trapzilla calls us and like, I need $20,000.
It's more like Trapzilla's holding them hostage.
Yeah.
With his traps. Wow, what a good guy Bobby is.
What were we talking about right before that?
Well, we got to talk about Jake Paul and the UFC, but
what were we? We were just talking about.
We were in the middle of Jake Paul.
That's right, yeah.
It is what it is.
I want to talk about this, though. Honestly, the only saving grace of that whole night for me, I know Joey loved it, was that guy playing it off like he got hit below the belt.
Oh, yeah.
It was a glancing side punch, and he dropped like a bag of bricks and screamed, rolling around for 6 minutes.
I mean, my whole thing is he is aware and he knows. Same thing with any professional athlete. They know that the shit is going to get replayed in slow motion.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy.
Yeah, you can't, like, to lie about that, like, it makes me think that he almost has, like, a mental disorder where, like, he thought he got hit there and his body was, like, giving him pain.
They took him out in a stretcher.
I know.
They helevac'd him.
He lived in a helicopter.
They flew him over mountains in a helicopter.
What was the follow-up? What was the diagnosis on his injury? Was he actually just faking it, or did he, like, get a rib cracked into his lung?
No. He was saying that he got hit below the belt.
That's what he was saying, but
it's not like you crack a rib and you're like, my balls. Like, you'll feel it there.
Javon, the doctor was like, you want some water?
But like if
we got water here.
He got a prescription for 800 milligram ibuprofen the next day.
That was bad then. I thought he was complaining like he got a cracked rib.
No,
because he did get hit like right here.
If you were watching it naively, I was sitting there thinking, this he's banged up.
Me too, but unfortunately,
there's no way. There's no way.
I had the UFC going up on my big TV.
Yeah.
Then I had the shit bum fights on the bottom. And for whatever reason, these idiots were like, let's turn the volume on the bottom TV. When I'm like, dude, like, no.
Yeah, well, so I musical performances.
I had to hear fucking everything that was going on. And that's what they were saying the whole thing. Like, he's claiming he got hit below the belt.
Yeah, no, that's what he was saying. He was saying he got hit below the belt.
He pointed, yeah.
Yeah, he lied.
Yeah, he definitely
He's a liar.
In front of everyone. And they replay it in slow motion. I mean, it happens in sports all the time. It's like, what are you doing? Especially basketball. I mean, but he clearly got hit not even that hard. There's no way that he broke a rib.
It was pretty early into the fight, too. I think it was. So it's not like he was getting too. Maybe he got cracked once and was just like, I am done. Like,
dude,
whatever will get me out of here.
Like, with these type of fights, like, the second these guys go in the ring, they're getting paid. That could have been his plan the whole time. He was like, I'm not going to fight. Like,
yeah.
We talked about that last week. Like, who is this organization? Are we really going to bet big money on this? What did you bet last week?
I went light.
I did too. Yeah. I took Frank Mir just because I love the odds and I love Frank Mir. He got rocked by some dude 50 pounds lighter than him.
Crazy, yeah.
Just danced around him.
Yeah.
Poor Frank Mir. But no, he was throwing.
He survived.
He threw some ones that if they connected, it was
dead,
which is what I was betting on.
Yeah,
I was betting on that one connect.
And
again, I remember TJ texting me like a couple minutes before that fight. He's like, "Take everything out of the bank and put it on Frank."
I said min bet Frank Mir. I was like, yeah, that's good value.
I was telling him, I was texting him before the Jake Paul fight. I was like, "It's not too late. You can still put money on Jake Paul," and he was like, "Not a chance."
Well, like that's another thing where it's like, how does Frank Mir, one of the all-time greats of the UFC?
He's not a boxer. That's the thing. It really is a different sport.
Apparently it is.
Steve Cunningham is also one of the former best boxers in the world.
Someone told me he dropped Tyson Fury at one point.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah.
We were stupid for taking it.
No,
the value.
Stupid.
No, the value was there. The value was there.
Wait, what was Frank Mir exactly?
Plus like 900.
He was plus 900.
That's exactly what Logan Paul is against Floyd Mayweather. Did you guys see that?
Wait, so what's Floyd Mayweather?
Minus 2,000. He was
honestly, you could literally put a couple thousand, like multiple thousand on that fight. Go to bed, wake up.
Time out.
It's not worth it.
Time out.
No, it is. No, it is worth it.
Same organization.
On Floyd Mayweather you're talking
about. It's worth it.
No, I don't think it's the
same organization. We're going to get music videos and stuff in between.
I'm sure we will.
Wait, that's the next fight? Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather?
No, Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan.
His older brother.
That's the next, next fight?
Floyd Mayweather this is his promotion that he's doing.
Yeah.
It's DAZN, I think, right? Correct?
I don't know anything about it.
His nickname is Money. Could you not see him taking a fall?
0% chance.
0% chance.
TJ, he's 50-0.
Yeah,
he is not going to take a fall.
There's a reason. There's a reason he's not fighting Jake Paul. Jake Paul's on the up and up. They're trying to schedule
Jake
fights.
Paul would murder. Jake Paul would murder
because they need.
They need. I hope you're trolling.
What
right now.
else can Jake Paul do?
Jake Paul's actually trying to make a career out of it. Jake Paul needs to win. Logan Paul just is a fucking YouTuber that needs money, so they'll throw Logan Paul against Floyd to get his ass.
Logan Paul already fought. He lost to that fucking super shitty fight at KSI. KSI beat Logan Paul.
Yes, you don't think Mayweather's gonna?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You do think
minus 2,000. Okay. I don't have the kind of bread to make anything matter on a minus 2,000 bet at all. I don't know what kind of fucking stacks you guys are riding with.
Have you guys seen the video of fucking Mike Perry sparring with Jake Paul?
No. Mike Perry, if he won that fight that night,
regardless,
dude, I was fucking.
We'll talk about that fight, right?
No,
he clearly doesn't know how to move his head.
Mike Perry
or box, correct? Right? We can both agree on that, right?
Yeah,
he's a terrible boxer.
Yeah,
he beat the fuck out of Jake Paul. He beat the fuck
sparring.
Sparring, yeah. Beat the fuck out.
Wait, but no, but he said Jake Paul beat the fuck out of him, and that's what Jake Paul used. You know what I'm talking about?
In his promo.
I think that was but I think that
was Mike Perry. Yeah, Mike Perry said, "Good spar. You beat the fuck out of me."
They must have just released like the good clips of it.
No, they didn't release anything of the fight.
Oh, so there's
they only released Mike Perry saying that.
Oh yeah, so I saw the video.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't see it.
Oh, well, I can show you.
And Mike Perry won.
Yeah,
and then he said, "You beat the fuck out of me." Jake Paul posted that, like, look, because people were saying he should fight Mike Perry, and Jake Paul was like, "That's light work. I already beat him. Look at this proof." And it was just Mike Perry saying that he beat the fuck out of him, and I was like, "Oh yeah, dude, yeah. Jake Paul's unstoppable," which he is so far. So far,
who's next for Jake?
Whoever, dude. What else can that kid do? He's done it all.
Was it Tyron Woodley that's begging to fight him?
No, well, yeah, no. You guys, I know you guys didn't see that video, and because we talked about this, but you guys have to see that video. Tyron Woodley, I don't know what the fuck he was doing in Jake Paul's locker room that night before the fight, but he was in there talking to somebody about something, and Jake Paul's buddy, who's like, I don't know what his name is, I don't know anything about him. He started talking mad shit to Tyron Woodley,
but like saying he'd beat him up or my buddy will beat you up.
Jake Paul didn't say a word.
No, but his buddy was
his buddy's saying, "I'll beat you up." And then Tyron Woodley said, "There's no money in that fight." So Tyron Woodley said, this is what a couple days ago, Tyron Woodley came out and said, because that video went viral, so he had to come out and say something. He said, "I'll fight Jake Paul in a boxing match for whatever amount of money, but if I'm gonna fight his friend, it's gonna be in a cage." He said, "Because I want to elbow that kid in the fucking face."
You know why he wants to? You know why he wants to fight that guy?
Tyron Woodley?
Yeah.
Because he would win easily and
because he's on a 4-fight losing streak and he's probably one of the worst in the welterweight division right now.
Yeah,
so he just wants the cupcake.
I remember when Tyron Woodley was like
a monster.
He was. Yeah.
This guy is literally
lightning in a bottle. Yeah. Just knock you out.
There comes a point when fighters, especially with that, it's over.
Oh yeah,
it's over.
Same with anything, but fighting especially.
Usually, especially after you get knocked out pretty bad. I don't know if Tyron Woodley did, but he just started losing.
Yeah, badly.
Yeah.
Like
the Colby Covington fight. The Colby Covington fight was like, that was when I knew Tyron Woodley was done.
But the worst example of a fighter that just the worst way to end their career was BJ Penn. Completely like ruined his legacy. He was one of the all-time.
He can't ruin that legacy.
He lost like 8 in a row, like bad, like horribly.
He was so good though.
He was one of my all-time favorites.
That's always the example I go to when people are like, "Oh, what are you gonna?" People who don't understand MMA back in the day, I'd be like, "Look at this dude. Imagine running to this dude in an alley. You'd be pushing him around like, get over here, dude," and he would floor you. He jumped out of a pool from the deep end.
No, it wasn't. It was a 3 feet.
It was like an 8-foot pool. He didn't even have his feet on the ground. He jumped
from the deep end.
What? But like he's
underwater.
He's in like the fucking TMZ all the time. Like he's down in Hawaii getting in street fights and shit. Like he's just like declining. Yeah, he's just getting fucked up and fighting bouncers and shit. Yo, he got knocked out, but by a regular dude. Just
really?
Yeah, clean.
That's awful.
He did wake up, but he did wake up from getting knocked out and then kicked his ass.
What? That's even crazy. Imagine knocking somebody out and then not leaving, and then he wakes up and beats the fuck out of you. That's like awful.
You're celebrating, you're talking shit.
Yeah, he wakes up like 30 seconds later and kicks your ass.
Dude, do you know who that was? You better get out of here.
Yeah,
he's gonna wake up soon.
It's like, or I could just kill him. What was I gonna? Dude, imagine if we were like 2021 when like UFC was really starting to get popular.
We missed it.
No, we were like 10. Talking about like way back.
Like the Chuck Liddell era.
Yeah. Was sportsbooks on that and shit?
No, maybe just in Vegas.
I would imagine all sportsbooks. Most sportsbooks. 100%. If it's a pay-per-view event, you can bet it. Like, I guarantee it.
Yeah. I remember our friend's older brother, like, that's how we watch fights. Like, if he was ever watching the fights, we could watch it with him.
That was back when it was Spike TV, and that was the only way you could watch UFC. What a deal they had!
It was sick.
And then when was the last time you watched Spike TV? Is that even a channel anymore?
I was talking about this the other day. It's not on. It's not even on cable anymore.
Oh yeah, you know why?
Spike Lee sued Spike TV.
Yeah.
That was you. He's like, did we talk about this? Because I got some notes here.
Spike Lee sued them out of existence. I completely.
And we all laughed. We thought you were crazy.
Makes no sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, speaking of the heyday of back then, like the best division of all of the UFC was light heavyweight. If you look at the light heavyweight roster now, it's like I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch any of these people fight. Like there's no good fights.
There were like 30 championship.
Every guy, they could all. You didn't know who the fuck was gonna win every time they stepped in and like every fighter had a trilogy. It was just fucking sick.
So it was, and then John Jones broke through the herd. That's what it was. Everybody. John Jones just emerged.
He killed everybody.
He killed all of the greats. It was the greatest run I've ever seen.
He has the best resume, and I think the best resume as far as like skill level of competition ever in the UFC.
He beat everybody.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's undisputed the GOAT.
I was like, Rashad's gonna kill him. Rampage is gonna kill him.
Yeah. It's just like no. And I think he's gonna go up to heavyweight and he's gonna beat the fuck out of Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think Francis Ngannou versus John Jones is not even a fair fight.
Yeah, John Jones kills him.
Does he get that championship fight right away, or does he have to fight somebody?
That's the next heavyweight title fight.
He better.
Yeah, it is. That's the next title fight.
Interesting.
So you should just bet on John Jones, no matter what, because like
he's not gonna lose.
Yeah, he's not gonna lose, and if he can like hide the drugs.
What a family though! Chandler Jones, John Jones.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Super.
They got another brother too.
Yeah, the other brother plays football as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe so.
Not on the Patriots, somewhere else.
And they're all kind of scumbags though, aren't they? What did remember while his brother smoked a ton of synthetic weed and just
that does not make you a scumbag.
Yes, it does.
Then I'm a scumbag.
You smoke synthetic weed,
dude. I used to smoke blunts of spice to the face, dude. When I was on drug testing, dude. I love spice. Spice is like the best.
They
drug.
found him like he was charging like a police station or something.
Yes, like ass naked or something.
Chandler Jones wanted to fight in the UFC. Do you remember that?
Well, I imagine he could.
He wanted to fight. They all fight. I think they all train at least. But I remember Chandler Jones talking about he wanted to leave the NFL to fight like professionally. Do you remember that?
Chandler's not making like crazy money. He's making good money, but
being John Jones' brother, you're making money.
Well, he's got his own thing.
Dude, the UFC, they're not like. Why would you leave the NFL to make no money? You're not making money.
I don't know. Sometimes people see people get the shit kicked out of them, and they say, "I want to kick the shit out of people."
So what's interesting is the other day, you guys know Corey Anderson?
Yeah.
The old UFC fighter. So he used to be in the UFC, and he now fights for Bellator. He's had 2 fights in the Bellator, and he tweeted this the other day after his fight on Friday. The UFC gave me a career. Bellator gave me a life. In 2 fights, 6 months with Bellator, I've made double of what I did in 15 fights. What? 11 wins and 2 bonuses and 7 years of the UFC.
What?
Now I live and enjoy life to the fullest with my family every day. Let that marinate.
What?
That's how little the UFC is.
No, let that marinate. They honestly might be in trouble because Bellator is creeping
They're gonna
up.
steal everybody.
I remember saying the same thing 2-3 years ago, though.
Yeah,
literally, and nothing ever happened.
They got a more stacked.
Their light heavyweight division would beat the fuck out of the UFC's.
Yeah, I know. We were gonna talk about this last week.
Yeah,
and we didn't. That was you. You wrote this shit down. That was light heavyweight.
Yeah, their top 5 is like obviously I'm not gonna like
just for light heavyweight.
Just for light heavyweight
because UFC has some dominant other weight classes.
Yeah.
Over Bellator.
But I'm saying just pound for pound, like if they had like a tournament or whatever.
Yeah, wouldn't even close.
If you take John Jones out of the equation.
Yeah, that's a cheat.
That's just because
he's taking boner pills. He can't fight.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. And like, if I'm a UFC fighter, like, why would John Jones not just go to Bellator? They're gonna pay him up the ass.
I know, right?
Where are they getting the money that the UFC doesn't have? I don't know.
It makes no sense.
They're probably not going to pay him as much as it comes to stars.
Yeah, the stars are getting paid in the UFC.
That's where the UFC is putting all their money is towards the stars, especially like John Jones and Conor McGregor,
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. Those people get paid. Yeah, Bellator would never be able to pay.
No, but John Jones is like the whole reason the reason he like gave up the belt is because he was like, I want more money, and they just won't pay him.
Yeah, what the fuck's he doing, dude?
I
don't even know if he'd be able to find a fight in Bellator, dude. People would be like, no.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm going to go to UFC and make less money.
I'm not fighting that man. Why would I fight John Jones?
The fight that I would love to see is the rematch between Bader and John Jones.
Dude,
at this point in their careers would be fucking amazing.
Dude, I feel like John Jones is still.
I don't even
want to
see that.
Why?
I don't want to see that. Ryan Bader. I love Ryan Bader.
Yeah, John Jones would beat the
John
fuck
Jones
out of him.
in like.
I'd like to see if it goes a little different.
Yeah, it might last 40 more seconds.
John Jones is like, not only is he a powerhouse, but he is so like articulate with his fucking combinations. Like he can punch you and kick you in the same sentence.
What, dude? How many years since the last time he had a finish?
Yeah, true. But he always fights people way bigger than him with way fucking more ridiculous heads.
I don't know. I think.
Well, he finished DC. He finished DC.
Yeah, but
kicked him in the head, and then he got popped for drugs.
Yeah, but how many years ago? It was 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, but boy, how many? That's like this second to last fight. No.
No,
he said like 5.
Yeah.
Since then.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see him fight Jan as well. Blockowitz.
Oh, I thought you meant Peter Yan.
Oh no. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That would be a good fight.
Yeah.
But I guess the money fight is obviously Ngannou.
Yeah, definitely.
And then he can just be the double champ.
Who's the second best light heavyweight in the world?
In the UFC?
The world.
What, of all time? Of all time?
No, right now. What would be the best John Jones fight right now? Who do you want to see?
Light heavyweight, I guess it would be Jan Blockowitz.
All right, what do you got
Well,
there?
that's not obviously John Jones.
Yeah.
That's not like uncompetitive.
Francis Ngannou
he needs to bump up to heavyweight.
I mean, he's killed everybody, so you have to like.
Remember he was gonna fight Brock Lesnar? That shit was so exciting.
That was sick.
So exciting. And a few years later, nothing has happened. And
Brock had that disease. I remember hearing the rumor that he was eating like McDonald's every day, and is like
the anus disease,
something like that.
That was from eating red meat.
It was like all he was eating.
He was eating steak like every day as a kid.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
No, because you can't eat just red meat because it fucks with your anus. Like his asshole got so fucked up, he like almost died.
Yeah, he actually did almost die.
What do you mean by his shits were so violent?
Like you take a shit and you're like you almost pass out because you're seeing stars. That's probably like what every shit that Brock Lesnar was taking. He like
I think a little bit of the steroids might have had like a little.
Yeah. But no, he was literally only. It's because of the red meat.
Yeah, we bought it. Red meat. It was red meat.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, it really was. He had like a disease that happens when you eat red meat.
It might have been diverticulitis.
What is that?
My mom.
It's when you eat too much red meat.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a Lone Star tick?
No.
It's apparently it's a tick that can give you. If it bites you, it makes you allergic to red meat.
Get that tick the fuck away from me.
Oh my god!
You ever eat
where do you find that? Texas Lone Star?
Something like that. Yeah, I would have to.
Have you ever ate a Lone Star in Boston?
No.
Jesus Christ.
They got ticks?
It's on Diners, Drive-In, and Dives. No, it's a Mexican taco place, but they got the best duck tacos in the world. Honestly, whatever though. That's unrelated.
I want to touch upon the fights this weekend. The UFC 261.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Beyond excited for that, actually.
I'm excited for every fight except for the main event.
Well, we'll just get the main event out of the way because I agree with you. But I was gonna stay away from the main event completely, but now I feel like I have to bet on Masvidal because of
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, because of Ocho Cinco. That
guy's an idiot.
Yeah, but you can't just do that and post it on the internet. Like people like me with like serious addictions, we see shit like that, and I'm prepared to empty out some serious Litecoin on Masvidal. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen what he did?
No, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah,
he was at the
today.
UFC press conference today.
Yeah.
And he just asked a question. He was like, "Hey, so if I'm gonna put my money on you, is it a guaranteed bet?"
He's like, "I need to hear from your mouth that it's a lock." He's like, "I'm about to put a lot of money on you," and Masvidal's like, "It's a safe bet." And Masvidal
safe bet.
Masvidal like I loved Masvidal obviously before the Jake Paul fight, and then the Jake Paul Ben Askren fight happened, and I was like, kind of like Masvidal's kind of annoying, like the way he's just like, "Oh yeah, I knocked out Ben Askren. Like you need to fucking learn from me." Yeah. It's like, dude, whatever, but. Looking at the weigh-ins and the stare down, I'm like, dude, I don't know. I kind of feel like Masvidal is gonna fucking take Usman's head off. And I know we already talked about this. There's such a big gap between Masvidal and Usman because there is. Like Usman's way better, but I thought that last time, and Masvidal went the distance. Yeah, but last fight I wouldn't.
The Kamara's game plan is just I'm gonna put you against the cage. I'm gonna step on your feet,
stop your
700 times.
Yeah.
Which must hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
But that's just what he's gonna do.
Yeah, but
it's the same thing.
Masvidal survived the whole fight. I feel like if he could survive the first fight, he could kind of prepare better for the second fight, and maybe This is only because of Ocho Cinco that I'm saying these words.
Yeah, you're trying to justify nonsense.
This is the only reason. I am going to bet on Masvidal. I am going to.
What are the odds? What do we got for a line?
Usman's minus 400 or something, right?
Yeah, Usman's minus 450, and I believe Kamaru's plus like 260.
Like, see, I would bet on Usman. I would bet on Usman if he was like minus 200.
But there's a reason he's minus 450. You realize that?
Yeah, because he's fucking one of the best fighters of all time.
Yeah, Masvidal doesn't have a chance. I don't think.
Well, I thought that the first fight, and he kind of did have a chance. He had multiple chances.
I disagree.
No, he had a couple chances where he was fucking teeing off on Usman, dude. He did. He didn't just get his ass kicked the whole time.
It wasn't a beatdown.
Yeah.
He won.
Usman won for sure, without a doubt. But if you had talked to me before last fight, I would have said put everything on Kamaru Usman finishing it. I think finishing it.
Oh no, I didn't. But I'm pretty sure last fight Kamaru was only minus like 300.
Yeah, he probably went up.
Yeah,
that makes
big
sense.
Time. But the fight I'm most excited for is Chris Weidman versus Uriah Hall.
What do you got?
Yeah, I mean,
I got Weidman.
I got Weidman.
Come on, guys.
Why, you got Hall?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I do. What are the odds on that?
Weidman's minus 130 and Uriah Hall's plus 108.
Yeah, everybody listening, you can just lock that in right now because that's like that's the dream bet right there. Uriah Hall.
That's crazy.
Plus what?
108.
108.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do it together. We'll parlay. We'll do a parlay with Uriah Hall and Jorge Masvidal for like plus 2,000.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I bet you Weidman finishes him.
I do too.
All right, we'll see.
100%.
We'll see.
In the first round.
We'll see.
Weidman I just think he's significantly better at striking.
Yeah, he's definitely good. Yeah, but you know,
and he's lost so many in a row that like just the law of averages.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't work this way with this sport, man.
It doesn't, but it will tomorrow.
This is like the only sport that it doesn't work with.
He's gonna win.
Nobody's due in the UFC.
Chris Weidman is.
I mean, hey, if you want to think that, that's fine. Yeah, I'm sure there's some people that thought that who were we just talking about that was always getting knocked out?
BJ Penn.
Yeah, BJ Penn was due. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people thought
so. We both agree on at least one fight.
He did knock the bouncer out.
Yeah, and this is my lock that you're talking about, I believe.
Yes. So Rose Namajunas versus Weili Zhang.
Let's go. I mean, every chance I get, I bet on Rose.
I'm a Rose fan.
Die
Rose. Yeah, me too.
Now, some obvious beef going on. I mean, Rose has been talking shit all day, apparently, you said.
Yeah, so she's making some anti-communism comments, and Weili Zhang isn't having it.
She's from China.
Yes, correct.
Hey.
And she's offered after the fight, she said, I'll fly Rose out to China and show her how my country is.
Yeah, Rose, don't do that.
So
that's a one-way ticket.
Yeah,
that's a one-way ticket.
If she wants to come to America, she's going to stay in a 5-star hotel. She's going to get the best food. If Rose goes to China, she's going to be served on somebody's dinner plate. I don't know if that
100%.
Yeah.
Do they eat people?
I don't know, but I'm just saying they're going to fucking kill her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you would have to assume that would be their game plan, right?
Justin's like, oh, God.
There goes our deal with Disney. But so Weili Zhang has actually fucked me in the past because you were asking me earlier about Jessica Andrade.
Yeah.
And so you asked me if I liked Jessica, and I said no for the fact that she's fucked me multiple times. So I got a story where she was the champ, and she was fighting Weili Zhang. And the fight was in fucking China. I didn't know that.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a huge factor.
No, I know, but I'm saying.
So I didn't know that, and I smashed it.
Yeah.
End up going to bed, waking up in the morning, and seeing Instagram posts about how Weili Zhang won. Because it was, whatever, I don't know the time difference is, but it was
it's like as
way
big as it
before
gets.
when I woke up.
Yeah.
So I put this bet in. I was like, oh, I'm looking forward to this fight tomorrow, whatever. And then I woke up and the fight had happened like in my sleep. And
you set an alarm to watch it.
Yeah. And Weili Zhang just knocked her out in the first round.
Yeah, Red Wave.
Red Wave.
Knocked who out? Jessica Andrade?
Yeah.
Wow.
First round.
I feel like Jessica Andrade can't be knocked out. When did this happen?
Probably 3 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Well, like I did no research whatsoever.
Well, Jessica's been fought a bunch since then. She's won.
Yeah, she's won some fights. But like, if I had known if it was in China, like home field advantage is massive.
Where is this tomorrow?
This is in Vegas. Oh no, it's in Florida, full capacity.
Let's go.
What is it? Not Fort Lauderdale. Fucking.
It's in West Virginia.
Yeah. No, but this is the first UFC fight back with full capacity. I think it's gonna be 70,000 people.
What about Valentina Shevchenko? You know anything about her?
Yeah. You gotta give her the nod. I think.
You're going with her?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna touch it. I don't.
You're not gonna touch
give
it?
us odds. It might not even be worth it.
Shevchenko, she's minus. I think minus 400 as well. 450. Something.
No shit.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Let's go, everybody.
Who's she fighting?
Add Jessica to that that parlay. Jessica Andrade.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's gonna kill her. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Hey, add Jessica to that ridiculous parlay that we were talking about with Uriah and Masvidal. We'll get it done.
Yeah, so we're yet to hit a parlay so far.
Yeah, we got to take that serious. My pick for the parlay is Rose. All right, I'm gonna take that.
I'm in on that with you, but oh, okay. Then I got one. That'll be my pick. It'll be just 2 picks, me and you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Brendan Allen versus Carl Robinson.
Well, that's a prelim.
Yes, and Brendan Allen's minus 155.
Okay, I see it. All right, cool.
Just lock that in.
So we got Rose and Brendan together.
Yeah.
Do we want to add a third that we agree on?
TJ, you want to put Weidman in there?
I was gonna say Weidman, but Joey hates that.
Do you hate it though?
Every week, it's the one that I hate.
Oh, we won't.
It was Ben Askren, and it was and it was. Well, no, I didn't hate that one the week before. Who was that? The guy that we were just talking about?
Mike Perry.
Yeah, Mike Perry. I wish he won that. That would have been a good night for me. Trapzilla's calling. Hi, everybody.
He's definitely gonna flake.
Dude, how the fuck do you flake?
How do you flake on the tail of the tape?
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah,
like
dude.
seriously,
You
you had one opportunity and you just fucking blew it.
The #1 mixed martial arts podcast hitting you up for an interview and you're just gonna flake?
Yeah, in Norfolk County, you got the biggest podcast in Norfolk County.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Biggest podcast in the world. Is this? Can we say that now?
Can we? Yeah.
I was gonna wait.
After the numbers last week, we can say we're the biggest in the world.
Those numbers are impressive. Wait, are we actually killing the scramble? Do you know about the scramble's numbers?
I don't know. The numbers are a big secret here.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
tell us
he's
the
like,
numbers.
yeah, I got the numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're like, well, what are they? He goes, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta have to look at it.
Yeah, I got
you
him.
not know them.
Yeah, I know, right? He knew him.
He knows it.
Well, I can tell you the first days. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I think I would say it's safe to say that we're killing the scramble. I love those guys, but I mean, come on. We're talking about hitting a golf ball or hitting somebody in the fucking face.
We'll scramble your brain.
Justin just heard us talking shit the whole time in the bathroom. Can't wait to hear his voice.
Hello.
Trapzilla, what's going on, brother?
Trapzilla.
What's up? What's up?
How we doing, man?
Good, brother.
Hey, welcome to the Tale of the Tape, the premier MMA and boxing show presented by HedgeBetter. We got Trapzilla on right now with us, fighting in the Rough N Rowdy tomorrow night. Just wanted to welcome you to the show, ask you a couple questions, check in and see how things are going.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Hey, Trapzilla, so where you fighting out of?
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
What are the boys doing in Harrisburg tomorrow? How are they getting down for the fight?
Well, there's no people allowed here, so I had a lot of people coming down, but with no crowd event or no crowd people here, there's no one coming down. But everyone's watching up there.
Oh yeah, they're definitely getting down after it back home.
Oh yeah, when I get home with the belt, it's gonna be lit.
Oh yeah.
So this is your second fight in Rough N Rowdy, correct?
Yes.
So your first fight, were there fans in?
No, there's no fans.
So yeah, so you're used to this no fans aspect, obviously.
Yeah, and like Bobby said on one of the podcasts he did, he said you kind of get tunnel vision and like black out, so you don't even notice it, which I feel is probably actually what happens. So I think either way, it's not really going to matter. But with all the lights and everything, you kind of walk in that ring and it's literally just you and the other person. And once you get hit, you kind of black out and then shit goes down.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that.
So you did get COVID. You were supposed to fight Bobby before.
Did you know you had COVID? Were you sick, or did you just fail the test?
No, I thought it was just herpes, but it came up COVID and herpes. So I went and got tested because one of the buddies I worked with had it. So I was like, oh shit, and I was with him every day, and then I couldn't smell and everything, so I was like, And then I got tested once on like Monday maybe, and it came back negative, and then I still felt like shit, and I got another test on Wednesday, and then it came back positive. Was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday? Yeah, it was Wednesday or Thursday.
So what's the process now when you get to the Rough N Rowdy? Like, what do you got to go through in order to get cleared? Well, I literally just got down. They did the stare downs and shit earlier, but I just got down here like right now and checked in. So there was really no one down here. So I don't know exactly what they're doing. I know me and Bobby are doing like a stare down in like a half hour or 45 minutes. I guess he went to go get dinner or something.
Oh, yes, because we actually talked to Bob earlier, and he said you weren't there. We're getting a little nervous.
Yeah. I told like everyone I was going to be a little late.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually realize how far it was to drive down here.
So you just happened to leave the house a little bit too late?
Yeah. I got 5 kids and 2 pregnant dogs right now, so I was trying to make sure everything was situated before I left. And it's
2 pregnant dogs? What kind of dogs?
Yeah.
Kids.
American bullies.
Nice.
Ooh. Wait. When you say 2, like you mean like the dogs like are like got each other pregnant, or it's both dogs are pregnant?
Well, yeah. Well, that happened on one of my females, and then we have 4 dogs. So I bred my one dog to the other dog, and then my other female got bred to a stud down in Philly. So I got 2 females that are pregnant.
Wow, so you really got a full house right now.
Not humans.
So Trapzilla, I apologize if you've already answered this a million times, but where did the name come from, Trapzilla? And was it self-proclaimed or was it given?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't self. It was. I think it happened from. Where did it happen from? You're on speakerphone with. I think it happened from the gym, and then me and a couple arm wrestling guys would post trap pics. And then it was Trap King, and then it turned into Trapzilla somehow.
So you do arm wrestle?
I can't really remember how.
You're a professional arm wrestler? We saw that you were doing tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't did it lately because every time that I'm going to fight, usually if you go in a tournament, your arms are fucking sore for like 2 months. At least mine are, so it sucks. So I haven't even did anything with arm wrestling unless it involves money and somebody calling me out.
I don't blame you. Trapzilla, what did you weigh in? Did you actually have your weigh in yet?
I didn't physically weigh in yet because the commissioner was waiting for me to get down here, and then they left like a half an hour at like a 9 o'clock.
Do you have an idea of where you're at?
I'm hoping I'm pretty close.
What do you walk around at?
What
do you walk around at?
Well, what happened was I was supposed to fight in the super heavies, so I was bulking up pretty good, and I was at like 232. I was at 232. Chris called me while I was at the gym and was like, "Hey, we got a problem. The one dude isn't going to fight. We want you to fight Lights Out again." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, that is a fucking problem because hold on a second, let me get on scale." And I weighed 232. And he's like, "Oh man, you got to get to 215." I'm like, "Wow."
So I got a question.
So I should be right. I should be right around there.
So, do you think? I know you're going to have obviously a weight advantage on Bob because I think he said he weighed in about 185. But you cutting all this weight, do you think you're also maybe going to be slightly compromised with having to cut the weight?
I don't know. I don't know because I guess I'll find out tomorrow. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think in my opinion, with Rough N Rowdy and 3-1 men rounds, it really comes down to like how fucking strong you are in your head. I think it has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, because I know I'm going to get winded for a fact. It doesn't matter if you can push yourself through it.
Yep. Yeah.
And I know the pace that Bobby goes, and he gets winded too. So it literally comes down to how strong you are, like in your head. Like 3 minutes isn't really that long,
but it feels
seems
like
long when you're in there. But
yeah.
And you're going 100%
I think a lot of it's in your head. But
I don't feel weaker. I don't feel anything different. I don't know. If anything, it's probably healthier for me to not walk around at 232. Like for all my organs, whenever I'm like 235, like I honestly feel like shit.
Yeah, so you're feeling a little bit kind of more healthy now, walking around?
Yeah. I wouldn't say healthy because I'm smoking a cigarette right now. But yeah.
Hey, what do you eat? We asked Bob the same thing. What are you eating tonight and what are you eating tomorrow?
Well, with not fucking weighing in, I was trying to. If they can weigh, I asked Chris at what time they're weighing me in tomorrow. If I knew they were going to do it in the morning, I would eat tonight. But I haven't really like I'm used to eating wings, pizza, like anything I want, like nonstop.
Nice.
Like all day long, and I haven't ate shit in like a week, and I'm fucking starving.
So what's the first thing you're going to after the fight?
Strip club that has wings.
There you go.
That's a good combo right there.
And I don't know what kind of strip club you have down here in West Virginia, so
strap up, man. You who knows what you're getting into down there.
Yeah, you might.
I got my girl down here, so I can't do that.
Yeah, there you go. She'll keep you in line.
Yeah.
Hey, one last question for you. Do you got any pre-fight rituals? Anything you like to do before a fight? Anything you do before you walk out? Anything like that?
My first fight, I was just super nervous. So honestly, like a half an hour before that last fight, I was at the roulette table smoking a cigarette and had a shot of rum.
Let's go.
Like, not even lying. Like Chris called me and he was like, "Yo, you're here, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm at the roulette table." He's like, "Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I didn't know if you left or not." I'm like, "Why the hell would I leave?" The first fight, I was super nervous. I'm actually not that nervous for this fight. The first fight I fought, yeah, he was a fat slob.
Wait,
but he was tall, so it was super weird to like try and he might not have been that good, but his reach and how tall he was like super awkward.
How tall are you?
I'm like 6 foot.
Okay.
Huh. Have you found any roulette tables in West Virginia?
What?
Have you found any roulette tables in West Virginia?
Well, it's funny you asked that. So we stopped at Chiefs, and we asked if there's a casino around here, and they said no.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
But on the way back home, there's a casino, so we might have to. We'll see what happens.
You go make a little trip out.
I could easily lose that $5,000 I win tomorrow night in like 4 rolls.
Oh, just gone.
Yeah. Hey, before we let you go, do you got anything you want to say to the people out there? Any shout outs you want to give? Any messages you want to send to the fans?
No, just buy the fight. Thanks for having me on. It should be a banger tomorrow. Bobby is the man to beat, so like I can't talk shit. I talk shit in my promos and everything, but obviously he's doing something right with him winning. So he's the man to beat. It should be a good match. Win or lose, so I told him, I said, bro, we should run this shit back because everyone wants to see it. So we'll see how it.
This is the fight we've been dying for. We've been dying for this fight. Listen, Trap, we got a fan question, and then we're gonna let you go. This is from Manny. He wants to know: would you take $60 million cash, tax free, or have Spider-Man's abilities? Which one would you pick?
That'd be a fucking good.
Tax free.
Probably. Oh man, I'm a gambler, so I'd probably have to take that $60 million. I'd be taking that $60 million, going right to fucking Vegas.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Sure.
All right. Best of luck tomorrow, Trap. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks a lot, guys, for having me.
All right. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Trap. We'd love to have you again.
Absolutely. You can have me after this win. I'll bring the belt up.
All righty, cool.
All right, take it easy.
All right, see you guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
See ya.
Right. So he doesn't know this is Bobby's show.
He thought we were in West Virginia.
Yeah, he goes like, what do you guys have around here?
Cornfields.
He's like, they kind of all sounded like Lights Out Laing.
He is a cool dude. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good
Yo, I love that guy.
Yeah, honestly, he made it impossible to be a dick because he was so cool. Yeah.
I feel bad that Bobby has to beat him up.
Yeah,
you know
what I mean?
I hope I feel bad.
I hope he doesn't hurt him.
Oh, Bobby's gonna hurt him. I'll tell you right now, especially after that conversation, everybody take all your money if you can and put it on Bobby Lane tomorrow because Bobby Lane is going to win that
him
fight.
not being nervous is a big red flag.
And that guy,
he's super nervous.
He's at like 240 right now.
He has to be. There's no way,
dude.
I'm not nervous.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not nervous at all.
Well, showing up late, that's kind of ballsy.
He's at like, he's at like 240 right now.
Yeah.
You're like, so are you around there? He's like, yeah, maybe.
I love that he's just fucking ripping butts.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still listening, we have a special treat for you guys. Trapzilla actually called back. We have an extended version for you guys. We're going to play a brief clip of it now to leave you off as we end episode 2 of Tail of the Tape. Thank you for joining in.
Thanks,
Tune
guys.
in next week.
Psycho killer.
Trap God. Hey, so listen, it's a funny question that you asked, but I actually, when I was a kid, I didn't have traps. I was a transfer student. I went to a Catholic school, and that was one of the things that, the kids would pick on me for. They say, "Oh, what's up, Trapzilla? What's up, Trapzilla?" Because I had no traps. And that's when I decided, I was about, 14, 15, I was going to dedicate my life to building some traps.
Nice.
And really, I mean, it speaks for itself.
Yeah, you've done that. You've done just that. You've built traps, and that's what we're going to ask you about. Is your traps?
Also, no, I did a little research on your guys' podcast before you called in, and I noticed that none of you guys have traps, which is funny.
No, I have traps.
No. And, I guess we're calling them anything traps now. But the thing is, you don't even have access to the equipment that I have. So how could you have traps? You don't have access to the whey protein that I have. What's the thing that you drink that holds water?
Creatine.
The creatine. I have like a military grade creatine.